Okay, so let's talk about the Tate. When you hear that name, chances are one image just pops right into your head. This huge brick building, that massive chimney, sitting right there on the River Thames in London. That, of course, is the Tate Modern. It's a total icon. But what if I told you that building, as famous as it is really just the tip of the iceberg?
I mean, you've definitely seen it. It's that old Bankside power station, and it has become just as much a part of the London skyline as St. Paul's Cathedral right across the water. It's a landmark, yeah, but it's also this global symbol for modern art.
Because here's the thing, the Tate isn't just one museum. It's a name, a family, and a story that actually starts way before that power station ever generated a single watt of electricity. And that's the story we're going to get into right now.
But first, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Tate Modern is, without a doubt, an absolute powerhouse. Its impact on London, and frankly the whole art world, is just immense. So, what does that impact look like? Well, here's a number for you. About 6 million people walk through those doors every single year. That makes it the second most visited museum in the entire UK, just behind the British Museum. That's not just a big number, it's staggering. It shows you just how central this place has become.
But the magic of this place goes way beyond the art on the walls. And let's be honest, with works by Rothko, Matisse, and Warhol, that's saying something. People flock there for the whole experience. You know, those epic building-sized installations in the Turbine Hall, one of the best art bookshops you will ever set foot in, and of course those absolutely incredible panoramic views of London. It's the kind of place you can lose a whole day in.
Okay, so we've established Tate Modern is a huge deal. No question. But now, for the big reveal. It's time to meet the rest of the family.
That's right. The gallery that feels so permanent, so definitive, is actually the baby of the group. It only opened its doors in the year 2000. It has 3 older siblings, and each one has its own unique personality and mission.
And here they are, the whole network. You've got the original Tate Britain, which opened way back in 1897 as the home for British art. Then, in '88, Tate Liverpool came along, bringing modern art up north. After that, Tate St. Ives opened in '93, celebrating that amazing artistic community down in Cornwall. And then finally, Tate Modern, taking on the International Modern Art Collection. 4 galleries, 1 family name.
So, if the Tate is a family, who started it all? Where did this name even come from? Well, for that, we have to rewind the clock.
Let me introduce you to Henry Tate. His story is just this classic Victorian tale of ambition. He starts with one little grocer's shop when he's 20. By 35, he's got a whole chain of them. But his real breakthrough, his massive fortune, came from sugar. He built a sugar refining empire. And yes, it is the exact same Tate & Lyle sugar you can still buy today. And with that fortune and his own personal art collection, he funded the very first gallery in 1897. I just love this line because it perfectly sums up this wild origin story. This world-famous institution, this beacon of culture, was, quite literally, a sweet gift from a sugar merchant.
But Henry Tate's gift wasn't just about the cash or the canvases. It was about an idea, a philosophy that really is the beating heart of the institution even today.
And what a foundation he laid. Today, that original collection has grown into something enormous. We are talking about more than 65,000 artworks. That's a collection that spans from the 1500s all the way up to work being made right now. It is a vast, incredible national treasure.
And this right here gets to the core of it all. Henry Tate's founding donation established this principle: that great art shouldn't be locked away for a select few. It should be an idea offered to everyone. It's the whole reason why the main collections at all the Tate galleries are still free to get into. And you can see that principle has really paid off. Just look at these visitor numbers. Tate Britain, the original, gets a very healthy 2 million visitors a year. But then look at its baby brother. Tate Modern's success is on a whole other level. It just dwarfs the rest of the family. It's truly become the global face of the Tate brand.
But it's not just the scale or that incredible building that makes Tate Modern so revolutionary. It's also how they think about the art itself. More specifically, how they decide to hang it on the walls. You see, most traditional museums hang art chronologically, right? You walk through the 1700s, then the 1800s, and so on. Well, Tate Modern completely throws that rulebook out the window. They use what's called thematic curation. They group artworks based on ideas or themes, and that means a painting from over 100 years ago can hang right next to something made last year.
And here is a fantastic example of what that looks like.
On one side, you have Monet's iconic Water Lilies, an impressionist masterpiece. On the other, a huge, abstract canvas of color by Mark Rothko, painted decades later. So what on earth connects them? The theme. Both artists were obsessed with exploring dappled and changing light.
By putting them together, the curators create this incredible conversation between artists who never met. They're showing us how different minds from different eras can grapple with the exact same idea. And what that does is it changes the whole experience. It's not a history lesson anymore. It's a living dialogue across time.
And that dynamic approach really is the spirit of the Tate. It's not some dusty old archive, it's a platform for ideas. So the next time you see that famous chimney, remember, it's not just a building. It's the youngest, most famous member of a family that's dedicated to hosting this amazing, ongoing conversation. A conversation that all started with a gift from a sugar merchant, and one that leaves us with a pretty exciting question: what new dialogues are those walls waiting to host next?